Hello children. See, up to now we read about the settlements migration lesson and Rampuru, a village economy. Yes or no? So we are going to know about a new lesson. Okay. See, what is a new lesson? The election process in India. Okay. It is in part 2. Understood? It is in part 2. Okay. It is in part 2 and 16th lesson. Okay. The page number 229. Okay, the election process in India. Okay, before going to enter into the lesson, what do you know about elections in our India? I think everybody, of course, reach out to 10th class. At least you might have, because after 2-3 years, you will get an vote ID. Yes or no? You will get you will go for voting. Yes or no? See how I am telling, because whoever crossed 18 years of age, they have the right of vote. Yes or no? Whoever crossed 18 years of age, they have the right of vote. Yeah, these everybody knows. And I think you know about every 5 months, 5 years once. Okay? Every 5 years, the elections were going on. Yes or no? Every 5 years. Understand? And see, after the elections, whoever elected people, they are represented to the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Do you know? Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And what do you know? We'll read as MLAs and MPs for them. Yes or no? And go even 5 years once, Sarpanch elections in our villages, Panchayati elections. Yes or no? In the Panchayati elections at that time, wards also selected. Wards also they select. Okay? And what do you know, Inga? What do you know? Who will conduct all of this? Government. Yes, government only. Government conducting of all the elections. Yes or no? See about the government rules and regulations, government process, working process. You have read in 6th class, I think so. Government have each and every department a specific work. Yes or no? See, road and transportation, a separate department. Okay, and water irrigating. Okay, irrigation minister, a separate department. Maintaining of protecting. Okay, a separate department. Home department. Maintaining of finances, finance department, like that. Even state wide, even central wise. Okay, they have the separate department, then only it can be ruled easily. Yes or no? So each department is led by one of the representative which we elected in the elections. Okay, see that same like that all departments, government have another department, that is election. Okay, election commission department. Understood? Election commission department. Okay, see, election commission department. See, these election commission department only organize and maintain everything in the elections. It have the supreme power at the time of elections. Total on the state and central wise. Okay, state and central wise, the election commission department have supreme power. It can control every place and every person, including with the CMs and PMs also. Understood? Okay. So, election commission. See, as I discussed with you, every work every department's wise. Yes or no? So, this is also as a separate department, but it does not have employees as we compared in other departments. Okay, it does not have that much employees. Okay, it does not have that much employees, but how it is the election work is to be done? These election commission department take up that work of government employees. Okay, government employees. employees at the time of elections. Understood? Who are the government employees? Remaining all departments they will work now in the schools as a teachers, lecturers, government colleges, and revenue departments, officials. Yes or no? So those all are work at that time under the control of under the department of election commission. Understood? So one by one, what is election and who will lead the election commission department? Okay, and what are the officials were there? That detail we are going to know now. Understood? See here. As you can look at here, all this is all the paper clips. Okay, whatever got in the paper newspaper, daily newspaper, that all cut clip, paper news cut clips. Okay, see here in every EC issues notification consisting 14th Lok Sabha, EC and EC to visit Gujarat again review poll arrangements. See in every column, in every line you may see note of EC. Who is EC here? Election Commissioner. Election Commission department led by Election Commissioner. Okay, Election Commissioner has passed off all of these rules. Understood? See here. They gave you one question also. Read these headlines carefully from the newspaper during the time of elections. Whose powers are indicated in these lines? EC. Okay. Whose power? EC. EC means who? Election Commissioner. Okay. Election Commissioner. See. Okay. Why they are doing elections and why they are selecting some representative people? Why they choose in this way? Okay. For knowing of this, I'll tell you one thing. Before ancient days, in the ancient days, villagers they lived in small hut places in the villages. Okay. So in the all villages, one headman will be. Okay. One headman should is responsible for the total village, even punishments, even everything. Okay. Even judgment, even punishments, even taking of decisions, even in maintaining the relationship with the other villages, that all have done by the one headman in each village. See, same like that, wherever the ancient places, wherever that all villages were there, that all led by the one person. That is we called as headman. Okay. So at that time, whoever lived in a specifically in such a place, okay, specifically in such a place, they all belong to same religion. Their lifestyle is same. Okay. And there are no rich and poor. Okay, there are no rich and poor, and their living style is same, their religious same. So one headman can lead that village. Okay, and that headman family only the next generation also. This headman family only will be the next headman. It's came in a hereditary manner. Okay, see here same religion, same lifestyle of people. Okay, it is very easy to be maintained. But then onwards, when the population is increases, okay, when the population is increases, many villages and so much population, okay, so much population has increased, and in that as well as differentiation, okay, differentiation also increased. See here, same lifestyle of people we have seen, right? Same lifestyle and same religious and awesome. But when the population is increases, when the years are passing on, okay, we are seeing that different religious people, different religious, different lifestyles, okay, different religious, different lifestyles, different customs which they will follow, like that, many differentiates, okay, many difference. Then onwards, started by rule of monarchy. Okay, started by rule by monarchy in the form of king. Okay, king with the help of armies and officials, he ruled these type of variant. Okay, these type of variant people. Some many villages is under control of the one king. Okay, is under control of the one person that we are called as king. That system of ruling called as monarchy system. Okay, whatever the king order, these all people should be followed. If anybody disobeys, the king has to give the punishment. Even the people should not go for even refuses of that orders also. Okay, so in that way, here different types of people emerged. Okay, different types of their customs, their rules, many differentiations came. Okay, but one of the person can't maintain a proper ruling. Okay, people have suffered a lot. Okay, people have suffered a lot. And then Britishers, for example, this is all over the place. Then Britishers came into our place and started ruling as into their wishes. Okay, it's like a slavery. You know, when the Britishers were ruled. No, of course, next lesson you might have. Maybe in your 9th class you might have read it. Okay, see, the life is become enough for Indians. It's in a slavery life, right? So at that time they introduced some of the government policies. Up to now we are following some rules. There's only whatever they introduced. You know, yeah. So they introduced some of the policies and they started off ruling. But even though that is not justifiable to the people, then onwards when we got the independence from the British, okay, we have started our democratic country. Okay, we have started off our democratic country. So when we got in a democratic country, we have started ruling of ourselves. So at that time we needed a systemic panel, right? It's not like a one man can rule. So that is at that time also people faced many problems, right? So a systemic process they need. For that, many legends have thought many years and observed many other countries, and they have written a book. What is that book? Try to recognize. Who wrote? I'll tell you. Ambedkar. Okay? The Indian Constitution. Yes, they wrote a book of systemic ruling of the country. Okay, how to do and all, and in the systemic way, in the process they have started. So at that time they started off the elections. Okay, they started off the elections. See, why I gave you this all introduction, you have to know about if you know about the back, whatever the history happens, you will easily can know these whatever the emerging and whatever the current now. Yes or no? See, that's why I gave. Okay. See, elections were started. See here, elections system in India. Okay. Elections system in India. See, our first topic is election system in India. See, in vast country like India, which has an enormous population. Yes. See, in India, in total worldwide, the India's population is second place. You know everyone. China is in first place and India is in second place. As I told you about a monarchy at that time, and people faced many problems, right? See, at that time the population also somewhat less when we compare nowadays. Okay, when we compare before the starting of election system also the population is somewhat less. Of course, that is also better. But when the population is increases, whatever they followed of the ruling system, it should not be satisfied the people, and it should not be sufficient also. Yes or no? And when we have an increasing of our population, see, we have to go for an systematically. Then only the nation became a rich and developing nation. Yes or no? See here, India is enormous in the population. Yes, total worldwide we are in second place. Maybe after records of 2021. Because why I am telling 2021? Every decade the population calculated were done. Okay, 2011 record we have now up to now. In 2021 we'll get that upcoming year. Okay, yeah. See, it may be difficult for all people to gather and take decisions about the government. To take the decisions, to gathering of all these many crores of people and taking the decisions, it's not a matter, right? So the need for election rise. So that needs to be rise of the elections. All together forming and taking the decisions, it's not at all possible, right? So that's why they were started elections in the form of elections, selecting and electing of specific representatives. Okay, that representative is action as a ruler for all, not a ruler. He is just a representative. Okay, and he will take some of the decisions. Okay, that all should be accepted by the people, and as well as it should be profitable to the people even. Okay, yep. India is the largest democratic country in the world. Okay, largest democratic in the worldwide. Okay, because we have high population, right? And since independence, a strong basis for democratic values was laid by the elections. The Election Commission of India conducts elections in our country. As I told you, who will conduct the elections? Election Commission of India. Understood? Election Commission of India. Okay? Election Commission of India will conduct the elections. See here, in France, a code of conduct the political parties. For each and every party have some of they have codes. Okay, it declares the result of the elections and submit to the central and to the state government. After the elections, the election commission will be submit the results to the state government as well as to the central government. By this, it became easy to form a government. So in this way, that is a so easy process to form the government. Or else, how it could be? See, for example, there is no election commission. Then how it would be? Who will? For example, we need for our mandal or else for our districts. Okay, we need one of our biggest college. Okay, then how it is possible? Can all the district people can go to one of the PM or else CM and okay, in our place we need a college. Please go for it, like that. Can we it is possible that many lakhs of people gather at a place and deciding about any one factor? No. So that's why should be elected by one representative and depends on the population levels, and then only we should be elect one person. That person should be having in a one role of that all population. Understood? See, Election Commission of India. See, the Election of Commission of India came into existence on 25th January in 1950. Election Commission of India emerged, okay, to the existence in which year? 25th January, 25th of the date, January 1950. This is an autonomous constitutional body, okay, autonomous constitutional body. With its authority, it prepares electoral rolls and conducts the elections to the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha and state legislative bodies, means MPs, MLAs, MLCs, legislative bodies, okay, and the president and vice president, okay, for Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, for MLA, MP selections, okay, and even for president and vice presidents, See, this is all election commission have done this all. Here, by the completion of 60 years on 25th January 2010, the Election Commission of India celebrated Diamond Jubilee and announced 25th January 2011 as 25th January 2011 as first day of voters. First voters day. Okay. Understood? See, when they celebrated Diamond Jubilee, when our India celebrated, after completing of 60 years of existence of Election Commission. When it has completed 25th January 2010. Started, okay, 60 years of completed. Our Indian government celebrated Diamond Jubilee. Then announced 25th January 2011. Okay, that date as a voters day. Understood? We'll continue. Look at here. Next topic, autonomous status for Election Commission. See here, it is very difficult to conduct the elections in India. Why? Because we have the huge population. Okay, at the time of when the Britishers were ruled, at that time only 14% of how much? Only 14% of population have voter right to vote. Okay, at the time of first general elections in 1952, when the first general elections were started in the 1952, there were 17.32 crores 321, sir. 17.32 crores voters. In which year? In 1952. How many voters were there? 17.32 crores of voters. At present, the number of voters is above 67 crores. Okay, 1950 to 2011 as a record, if we compare, it's only 1952, how many voters were there? 17.32 crores. About India only we are discussing, okay? But nowadays, how much? 67 crores have vote ID. Okay, right to vote. For such a country, the Election Commission conducts election with the help of about 45 lakhs staff. Okay, so 67 crores they are going to be vote, right? They are going to be elect one of the person as into the places. Sir, then how it could be done? See, the Election Commission department will take the help of staff. How much staff you know? 45 lakhs people. With the taking help of 45 lakhs people as a staff, okay, they will arrange the elections. As I told you, who will be that staff? Who will be that employee staff? Those are all 45 lakhs people. They are not having of any separate election department staff. They are belongs to what? They are all of the government employees. Okay. See here, there is an act also. Who are working as a government employee, they have to be participate. They have to be participate, work as a staff at the time of elections. See, that box only they have given your information. See, the Central Election Commission has no separate staff, as I told you, to conduct the elections as per the Article 3 to 46 of Constitution. 3 to 4 article. Okay, with the permission of the President of India and the Governor of the states, it utilizes the service of central and state government employees. Okay, of course they'll take the permission from the governments. Okay, and they'll use these government and state employees as at the time of elections as their staff. During such times, the Election Commission has a complete control over the government department. Yes, at the time of elections, Election Commission department have a complete rights on the government departments. Okay, without the prior permission of the Central Election Commission, no major decisions can be taken. Without the prior permissions, okay, without the permissions of Election Commission, there is no actions to be done. Understood? And all of you have to be observed the Election Commission logo. Okay, it's in a tricolor. Understood? And it is showing like a person, just like an image. Okay, and here they have written Election Commission of India in English, and this side they have written in the Bharat Nirbachan Ayog. Okay, they have written in Hindi. This is the logo of Election Commission of India. You might have think why teacher is explaining this much. Maybe you will get a question about this big. Okay, so that's why I'm explaining you. What is this? When I say what is this, you have to say that is in a logo of the Election Commission. Okay, we'll continue.